This is a love message for the collective, and it's specifically for people who are calling in their soulmates and calling in their twins and on a journey of unapologetically loving themselves. And this message came in from Spirit and your ancestors so strong because they want you to know that you are closer than you think. And I kept hearing, and then I started seeing, like, I am worthy just as I am. And it feels like throughout your life, you've had to always evolve and become this person that other people liked because people didn't understand the type of energy that you held or how to hold space for you because you were so unique, because you were so loving and are so loving. It was like I'm getting like your heart was and is so much bigger than what the average person can handle, because many of them have gone through their own traumas and haven't done the healing, but you've done the healing. That's why your heart is so big. That's why you're so loving. That's why you're always excited to see people. And in the past, it's been hard for you to move away from karmic ties and people who have hurt you, even within your family and even within your friends. Like, it's like I'm seeing people with all these like strings and tethers, and you were always unsure of whether you should let go, if it was the right thing, because that person was using you in many ways, but you didn't know it. Like, you couldn't put a word to it, you couldn't understand it, you couldn't see it for what it was, because in your energy, in your heart, you kept telling yourself that they're such a loving person, that they deserve love. And yes, they do deserve love, but you also deserve love. And Spirit's saying there wasn't reciprocity there, and there hasn't been reciprocity around you, which is why you've been guided to move away from almost everybody that's been around you, so you can understand who you are, so you can understand what you want, and remember that you are worthy regardless of like Spirit saying, regardless of how you wake up that day, regardless of what clothes you wear, regardless of how much money you've had in your account, what has happened to you, regardless of how you speak. Seems really important. Like, there's maybe for you, there's a way you speak. You could be really like blunt or direct, or maybe you're a little bit softer. Like, some of you feel quite soft in the way you speak, and so people have always treated you like you didn't know anything. People have underestimated you, like not given you a chance to speak your truth because they didn't believe you. Like, it was almost like they didn't believe you were intelligent, even though you were extremely intelligent and are extremely intelligent. And your ancestors are saying, like, you've been worthy, you're always worthy. That's why we're bringing you this like massive amount of love that you're not even gonna know what to do with. And you just enjoy the journey because that's what it's there for. And you don't have to worry about what's going on with your money. You don't have to worry about where you're living, any of these things, because that's it's just like I'm trying to explain it the way they're showing it. It's just a circumstance is what they're saying. And it's like you've been desiring this love, you've been yearning for this love, you've been wanting it so deeply, and Spirit and your ancestors know that. And the song that I kept hearing as they were nudging me to do the message was a Thousand Years by Christina Perry. So maybe listen to that. Maybe Twilight was significant for you. I did keep seeing throughout the week when Bella's running through the forest barefoot in her like dress, and then there's like the cottage in the forest, and it's like there's this sense of freedom that you've always wanted within a relationship, but were never able to obtain, like you were never able to be fully authentically yourself. Yeah, Twilight seems really significant because they just keep showing. And maybe also you're a hopeless romantic and things like that. And maybe you've known for a long time what you've wanted, and people thought you were weird or crazy or told you that that love doesn't really exist. And so you were surrounded 24/7 with people, and I'm getting parents or community or people who act like parents, aunts and uncles, even grandma. I'm getting grandma, um, who consistently told you that like marriage is hard, you gotta sacrifice. Um, if I wasn't married, I would do X, Y, and Z. Like it was a trap, and so you, even though you desired it, you abandoned it. You abandoned who you were. Like I'm getting abandoned, and they want me to say abandoned because it's like you also always felt abandoned when you were younger. So spirit and the ancestors want you to forgive yourself for doing that to yourself, because that was the only language that you knew for love. And so they're trying to teach you a new one, and they're proud of you for everything that you've been doing, for following I'm getting all their wild nudges and just taking the trust fall. Maybe listen to Trust Fall by Pink. I was singing that earlier. um, Even when it seems very unrealistic and doesn't make any sense, you still trust and you fall in, you lean in, and they're going to bring you a love that is just like yours. And so you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry because they're gonna love you just as you are. Like, you don't have to change anything about you, your hair, the way you speak, how you dress, what you like. Um, they're gonna love your energy, they're gonna love your soul, they're gonna love even when you're mad. I'm getting like, oh, they haven't seen me when I'm mad. It's like they're gonna love you when you're mad, they don't care. They're gonna love you when, I'm getting like, when you have that baby, or they're gonna love your babies, maybe like you're bringing families together. They're gonna love you. That's what they just keep saying. So don't worry. And something that they want you to do right now, because it feels like you're moving through a little bit of grief, is to allow yourself to feel into the possibilities, because it's coming so much faster than you think. And as I was like cleaning things up, I found a chariot card from a tarot deck, and they just said it's coming sooner than you think. And so I wanted to share that with you, that it's coming sooner than you think, and it's coming in fast. There's so many horses. Yeah, maybe some of you like horses, or maybe it's the energy, or maybe you just like driving fast cars. I don't know. Or they like horses, or maybe you'll ride horses together, because there are 2 horses on there. And it was also kind of giving this energy that you're going to be very well matched, in terms of intellect, emotions, and your like adventurous side, because horses are very adventurous as well. So what people call for you impulsive, Spirit said don't worry about that, they're gonna be just like you. So the no rhyme and reason is just gonna make sense to both of you, because you're really similar in that way. They're saying that you're actually going to be kind of shocked by it, so just let it happen. Go at the pace you want to go at, what is comfortable for you, enjoy it. And the last message was, again, which has been coming up for the collective a lot, you're not the person that you were like a year ago. You're not that person anymore. So know that this love that's coming in for you is going to have a happy ending. Happy beginning, a happy ending, a happy like middle. I'm hearing like happy side, happy other side, happy like falling in love. And it doesn't mean that there's not going to be moments where you obviously will have to put in the work, right, together to communicate. But they said like you already know how to do that. It's just you were talking to people that didn't understand what love was, and so this connection understands. So it's actually going to be easier than you think. You may not have to have as many conversations as you think. So I just really wanted to share that because it was such a fun, like, celebratory energy. And it's okay to celebrate yourself and know that you have this love coming in, and to embrace it, because you earned it, you deserve it. And protect it is what they're saying. Protect it. Don't let anybody tell you any different about who this person is, or what you feel in that relationship, or how it's supposed to look, because you're going to live quite unconventionally. Unconventionally traditional-ish. I don't know what that means. But unconventional in the sense that maybe the pace that you move, or how you talk, how you speak, how effortless it is going to be kind of strange to most people. But let it go. Is what they're saying. I literally heard pish posh. So maybe some of you are also watching Practical Magic. But I'm sending you all so much love and so many hugs. Come join Z School for the Gifted. I will help you develop your clairs, your psychic abilities. We can do this healing. If you're having busy thoughts, or you want to learn how to manifest your love and bring it a little bit closer, we can also talk about that as well. Classes are Monday, Thursday, and Friday. And be sure to follow along on my page, comment, share, and let me know if this resonates with you. And also affirm it below. Say I'm ready for love. I'm ready for this love. I want this love. I'm worthy of love. And if you also want to journey one-on-one, I have a program called More Than Worthy that is all about taking the journey inwards and manifesting the life that you desire and that you deserve. So sending you lots of love, lots of hugs, and I will talk to you all soon.